Most of the FPS tweaks you've been told to do are useless, half of them do nothing, some of them actually make things worse and nobody ever tests them, they just copy each other. So I did the work. I went through every single Windows tweak that claims to boost your FPS and tested which ones actually do boost them. So today I'm giving you the ones that genuinely work, no filler, no fake tweaks, nothing like that. Let's get straight into the video. Now for the first tweak, the best one you could probably do on Windows, by the way, go onto the search bar and what we need to search for is advanced. Go onto view advanced system settings. This one's so easy to do. Then go onto performance, go onto settings right here, then go onto advanced right here. What we need to do is make sure your RAM is going the correct speeds it possibly can. Obviously, better your RAM's going, more FPS and lower delay you're going to be getting as well. What we need to do, virtual memory right here, go onto change, literally just like so. Once we're here, we need to make sure you have a custom size based on your RAM data size. So how to know this, by the way, right click on the bottom, go onto task manager just like so. Then what we need to do, go onto performance, go into memory. It will say how much RAM you actually have. For me it's 32 gigabytes, for you guys maybe 16, 64, anything like that. Just take a note of this number right here. For me it's 32. Now what we need to do, go into custom size, make sure it's blank and blank. What we need to do now is literally copy it from this graph just like so. So remember how I had 32 gigabytes of RAM, so what do I put for the initial size? 49152, and also the maximum size exactly the same. So if you guys have 4 gigabytes of RAM, it's right here, 128 right here, so on and so on. If you need to pause the video, make sure you pause it. Just make sure you get it correct. Super simple stuff. Once we do this, press apply, press OK, we can go into our next. Now for our next PC tweak, so essential for your CPU, by the way, go onto the search bar, search CMD. By the way, this tweak is literally essential for every single PC. Once we go onto command prompt, make sure you run it as administrator. Top left says administrator. Now to get this line of code that we put right here is to go down in the description below. Disable core parking, where sometimes within your CPU, it has so many amounts of cores, but sometimes it parks some of them to actually save power. Once it does this, your frames will be lower. Obviously, we don't want this on your PC. So whilst you're down in the description below, make sure you copy this line of code. And by the way, if you can, also quickly leave a like on this video, quickly subscribe. I bring out PC tweaking videos so you guys get more FPS. What we need to do from here, by the way, Control C on the first line of code, then go back onto command prompt, paste it, Control V, press enter. Nothing's going to happen. It's completely fine. Don't worry about it. Now for the second line of code, to actually make sure it's active within your PC, Control C, and then go back onto command prompt, paste enter. Nothing's going to happen. Completely fine. We can move into our next tweak. For our next tweak, yet again, it's so needed for your PC. Go onto the search bar. What we need to search for is system configuration, just like so. We need to make sure the timeout for your PC is correct, as every single PC is different and every single timeout will also be different. So whilst we're here, go onto general, selective startup, tick the first two boxes, then go onto boot right here, timeout. This is what seconds you guys need to pick. 0 to a 1 second timeout if you have a very good PC. Now, if you have a mid-range PC, go for a 2, 3, maybe even a 4 second timeout. If you have a low-range PC, go for a 5 second timeout. Make sure you don't go above 5. Once we have the timeout correct, by the way, just apply and okay, simple as that. The most important tweak of this video will be inside of JINSHI tweaks, the #1 PC tweak app to actually getting more frames. You can see all the tweaks right here, 200 plus tweaks, and also an AI assistant. Let's say I want more FPS. It will quickly scan your system specs and do exactly what it needs to do. And also boost for game right here, 200 plus games. You can quickly boost with one click of a button. It will quickly scan all of your game files and do exactly what it needs to do. 72 tweaks applied. And also in the brand new version, the overclocker. If we quickly go onto it, this auto overclocks your PC super safely, by the way. If we just go onto GPU overclock, right here is medium. What it does, it tests all of the components in your PC to see if it can actually do it. I'll do it right now. And you guys can be seeing right now, my camera isn't working properly because the app is literally making everything in my PC go at max performance to see if the overclocker is actually safe. And if it isn't safe, it will come up and it will revert back to default. And also there's a panic button right here. You can quickly press and your PC will go back to normal. Literally just check it out down below, jinshitweaks.com. And if you literally just go to the checkout, by the way, we're currently doing our biggest discount yet because obviously we want you guys to try the overclocker and every other app we have. And by the way, the developers are really not happy with me for doing this discount. So make sure you do get it whilst it lasts. We have to remove it in literally a couple of days. Let's go into our next tweak. Now moving into our next tweak, what we need to do, by the way, press Windows and R at the same time so run pops up. Now what we need to do is type regedit just like so, press onto OK. We need to make sure your CPU can actually go into boost performance mode by changing a couple files right here. Then we'll unlock a hidden setting and we will have to also change that. This is essential for your PC, by the way. I literally can't say it enough. It's super simple, by the way. H key local machine, bring that folder down at the very top, literally by pressing down arrow. System, bring that folder down. Current control set, bring that folder down. Control, bring that folder down. Scroll down until we see power, literally right here, bring that folder down. Power settings, bring that folder down. Now I will go a bit slower because you guys are going to see it so muddled up right here. 54533, bring that folder down. Make sure it's the correct folder, obviously. If you need to double check, make sure to double check. Now scroll down quite a bit more this time, by the way, until we see BE337238. Bring that folder down. What we need to do, by the way, is just click onto it. Once you clicked onto that folder, just go into attributes, which is right here. The default attribute usually is around 0 or 1. Make sure to remove it and put the value data of 2. Press onto OK. Now you guys are going to see what this has done to your PC, by the way. Go onto the search bar and search edit. Go onto edit power plan. Do not worry, whatever power plan you are on, this will work for you. Go on to change advanced power settings, just like so. Now we're on this page. Processor power management, click onto the plus. What we need to look for is the processor boost mode. You can see it right here. That's what we now have unlocked because of this registry editor tweak. Now go back to processor performance boost mode, click onto the plus. Setting, make sure it's aggressive, making sure your processor actually works the best it possibly can. Once you've set it to aggressive, press apply, press on OK. And for our next tweak, by the way, literally one of the best throughout this video, go onto the search bar, search CMD yet again, go onto run as administrator. Now yet again, go down description below, and by the way, if you quickly can, also leave a like whilst you're down there, quickly subscribe. It will honestly mean so much to me. What we need to do is disable dynamic tick. Windows by default, by the way, is stopping and starting your CPU. You can imagine this whilst in game. This is how you get frame drop, this is how you get stutters, this is how you get everything bad and wrong with your PC. So make sure we disable dynamic tick. What we need to do, Control C and highlight the dynamic tick code. Go back onto command prompt, Control V to paste, press enter. This one will say the operation has completed successfully. Now yes, this video was helpful, but it didn't get to the core root problem just like JINSHI tweaks actually would with all of its performance tweaks, the AI assistant, the brand new overclocker, and also boost for game. Not only that, by the way, if we go down in the description below, go on to get MAX FPS within the complete game bundle, you also get KBM tweaks, you can see it all right here, and also the network optimizer. You can also see that right here. By the way, pros are using this, including 27twy. He's a Fortnite pro, second best in the UK. You can see all of his earnings right here. He doesn't mess about. He uses JINSHI tweaks. So make sure you do purchase it whilst the discount is still running. By the way, it will literally be removed so soon because like I said, they are just not happy with me. So make sure you check out JINSHI tweaks down in the description below.